yeah, it's like I am emoting all the time, oh, yo, yeah. So.
Those are just 3 little examples of things Keke might have mentioned. All right, let's do it. Welcome, Seth to Aziz. Aziz, if we could switch bodies in real life, what's your first move?
Whoa. I mean, I feel like the cliched answer is to procure some weed or whatever, but
Yeah.
What I don't think people understand is like they think, oh, switch bodies with Seth Rogen. Oh, it's gonna be all chilled. No, you're just working all the time.
Yeah,
it's like,
working all
hey, you gotta turn in those scripts.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was gonna make pottery and smoke weed all day. No.
In a writer's room all day.
Yeah, it's
doing like Zoom meetings.
You fooled everybody. It's like, oh, I thought I was just gonna eat mushrooms.
Yeah, and then you'd have dinner with my parents and want to switch back real fast.
Okay, Aziz to group. We've all had our fair share of odd jobs while pursuing acting. What's the best and worst job you did between auditions? Keanu, any odd jobs between pursuing acting?
Before I got paid, I was landscaping.
You were a landscaper?
Well, I was like the young kid, so I was pushing the lawnmower.
Nice.
I was getting asked to go into the tree and then get handed a chainsaw and then like
That sounds so cool.
cut
Pull
like the
out the
thing.
Carhartt now.
Dangerous.
Yeah, but it was fun. I liked it.
This was in high school, but I was a dishwasher at one of those Japanese restaurants where they cook on your table. Like
Whoa,
a
like a Benihana
Yeah,
style
yeah.
place.
Hibachi.
And there's so many dishes, but it's interesting because I did that dishwashing job, and then that's your job in the movie. Gabriel becomes a dishwasher, so.
Seth, what is something you find funny nobody else agrees with?
Whoa.
People falling down, people trying to jump into pools and missing. I think that's a thing I've been looking at a lot lately. A lot of physical comedy. And I like to have physical comedy in our movies and TV shows, and I often will base it off of like a YouTube video. Like I'll like find a YouTube video of someone falling in like a very awkward way, and I'll show it to the stunt people and be like, try to recreate what this idiot did here as he tried to like jump from his balcony onto a trampoline into an above ground swimming pool.
That's some good, thoughtful research.
Yes, yes. Oh, it's a
like
great
that.
resource.
Seth is at home just watching America's Funniest Home Videos.
Literally.
That is
Keanu.
awesome. Yes.
Do you have grounding rituals, or is this enlightened vibe just kind of your baseline?
No enlightened.
Not enlightened.
What's the grounding? A good ride on a motorcycle would be really grounding.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you kind of like, are you like riding in like a mountain area? Are you doing it like in the pasture?
Well, Los Angeles, has amazing motorcycling. But if it's local, it's Sunset to PCH, up to the Santa Monica Mountains, go up the backside, 101, Laurel Canyon, back down to Sunset, or you can go to Angeles Crest Forests, or you have Ocean, Mountain, City, trees, boulevards, and you can just go.
I love the range of that.
sounds amazing.
None of this shit.
That sounds a lot cooler than when I just do TM. I'm just sitting in a chair.
These were pizza mantra for 10 minutes.
Next time I'm on a PCH and I see somebody on a motorcycle, I'm gonna say, Keanu. It might be him.
I remember when we like read the script together the first time, and you came to my house, we were reading the script, and you showed up, and it was just like the coolest thing in the world. And every time we met up, you'd show up on the motorcycle.
Yeah,
It was just,
and you had a
it was just so
backpack
cool.
that looked like it was from the future.
Yes!
I remember you left, you were like, nice hanging with you guys. Click, clunk.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
and then me and Seth ate burritos and got into a Prius.
Yeah, exactly.
Keke, what do you value most in a friendship?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. You know what I value? The ability to like be around one another and not say anything. Somebody that you can be nothing with.
Yeah.
I think it's underrated. Because a lot of times you don't really want to do nothing. You don't really want to say anything. You just want to know that we can just like sit in quiet together. I love that. I value it because, it's like I am emoting all the time. Oh, yo, yeah.
Those are just 3 little examples of things Keke might have mentioned.
So when I'm with someone that I don't have to emote with, but they still somehow get me, it really makes me happy because I'm like, this is the real me. This is me at base level. No one emotes all the time. It's just like kind of a career, but it feels great when I don't have to do that.
Do what?
What's one way your partners have changed your perspective on something that really matters?
I remember early on in our relationship, I was driving and I clipped the side view mirror of a parked car, and my first instinct was like, get the out of here. And my wife was like, no, you stop and leave a note. And I was like, oh, you're right. That's a much more reasonable thing to do in this situation. And that was but a small way my partner changed my perspective on things. She was like, don't be an leave a fucking note after hitting that person's side view mirror. So I did, and I'm a better person as a result of it.
That's good.
Yeah. What about you guys?
My son is my little buddy partner. He teaches me boundaries because one thing my son is gonna say is space. He says that to people. Oh yeah, he'll be like space.
Space.
He gets around space, and honey, I'm taking after him. I'm like, baby, space. So I love that. He has very strong boundaries. He's a little Pisces baby.
Pisces like me.
Yep, and you're definitely
Space.
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 Space. I'm gonna. Maybe we all need to do that.
It's good.
My partner, you know, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes the stuff we're working on, I start worrying about everything, and my partner's a very calming force for me. It's very much it's gonna be okay. Calm down, and it's very comforting, and yeah, I find it very helpful.
Communication.
Yeah.
Interpersonal communication.
That's a good
I
one.
love it. Interpersonal communication. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
are
gotta
good interpersonal
communicate. You gotta communicate. Let's communicate.
Yeah.
Keke, you've spoken about mental health and boundaries in the industry. What do you think your younger self needed to hear?
Damn, this
Whoa,
guy went to a different zone.
Wow, that's deep. I think that my younger self needed to hear that it's really okay to be angry and it's really okay to be sad. I think growing up, I felt like I always had to I had deep feelings and I felt like, I need to just make it easier for everybody because I didn't want to put it out there. But as I've gotten older, I realized somebody just needed to tell her you deserve to be angry sometimes. You deserve to be sad. Those are real emotions. Wait a minute, isn't that inside out? Hey, come on. Hey.
Hey. Yes.
That's a good ass movie.
You wrote Inside Out. Good job. Keanu,
Yes?
you played some lost souls yourself in the past. Here it provides to me Johnny Mnemonic,
Oh, yeah,
a
Lost.
notorious lost soul.
Yeah.
Neo in the
7
Matrix.
Yeah, it's
Kevin in The Devil's Advocate, maybe specifically a lost soul.
Lose! I don't lose!
He was
What could a
specifically.
guardian angel have done for them?
Whoa.
Guardian angel, like if it was Gabriel who was their guardian.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Angel.
I would love a mashup between Good Fortune and The Devil's Advocate. That seems like the most obvious.
Kevin and Gabriel.
I'd love to see Al Pacino's character as the devil interacting with Gabriel.
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
We
You
got
gotta stay with the texting and driving, Gabriel.
We got an angel here.
Got me! Yes!
Someone on the internet has to somehow cut together scenes from Good Fortune with The Devil's Advocate
That would
and
be
just
great.
Made it happen. He just made it happen.
I hope so.
now.
I'm trying to get it to happen.
And then put in what are you doing, Gabriel?
What are you doing,
Carrying all
Gabriel?
those bricks around.
You do very good.
For God.
He's an absentee landlord, Gabriel.
He's
Cut back to Gabriel going,
Take
That-
a flamethrower under that set of a woman.
Anyway. Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
That scene though with you and Al Pacino, the big scene where the what is it, the sculpture or painting starts
fresco
moving.
comes to
That's
life, yeah.
that must have been the most incredible scene to
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, seeing Al Pacino just shine, man.
Go full Pacino.
God,
so
it's
good.
so good.
That might be the most Al Pacino ever was.
You gotta hold on to that fury! Yeah, that's the last thing to go. That's the final hiding place. It's the final fig leaf.
Was in that one moment specifically of The Devil's Advocate. He's
Yeah.
like Pacinoing.
I love
Pacinoing
that.
as hard as you can Pacino.
Hard Pacino, full
He's
Pacino.
going full Pacino.
That was a director's note. Just Pacino it up a little bit
Yeah,
more.
this time we're going full Pacino.
It's the best.
My name is Gabriel. I'm an angel. I'm here to save you.
What? Who the f are you?
Okay, Aziz, you wrote this film.
Yep.
About angels. Do you have a secret hunch about the afterlife? What do you know?
You know, one thing that's interesting is the movie's about angels, but I hope in the movie what you realize is that the people that help out Gabriel are just other people, like Felipe, the guy he's a dishwasher with, or with my character, you help, and I wanted to do a thing where I was talking about the kindness that people experience, my family experienced, especially like back in the 80s, 90s, whatever. And I asked him, like, what are some nice things? I don't mean this in a weird way, but I was like, what are the nice things you remember white people doing?
Is there any?
And they were just like, it was so interesting, like simple things. Like my aunt was like, oh, one time I was doing a driver's test and the guy gave me a ride home afterwards. And, you know, I thought about that in the movie when, you know, the guy at Denny's who's mean to me, at the end, he's like, you need a ride? And it's a very small thing, but it can really change people.
Gabriel, you're not supposed to talk to people or be visible.
I know that.
Then why did you do this?
He was a lost soul.
Aziz, what inspired you to want to tell this story right now?
Well, I would say that, you know, these kind of stories are, you know, they've been a part of tradition from like The Prince and the Pauper to It's a Wonderful Life.
Now, how do you know that?
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
And the idea of doing that right now in this moment where all these issues have changed in certain ways and recontextualizing it in the way we have in the film seemed like a fun project. So, yeah.
I wish you were here. I wish you could talk to me.
Yeah, Wim Wenders, not move over, but
No,
yeah.
you, Wim Wenders.
You know, I saw him the day
saw
before.
Wim?
I saw Wim Wenders. I went to a screening of Paris, Texas, and I told him, I said, oh, I'm directing an angel movie. And I told him Keanu was playing the angel, and he wished me well.
Wow.
I wish you well.
Seth, I knew you would crush the role of a tech bro in our film. What's one thing about living in Los Angeles today that you think has changed for the better and for the worse?
I'm like a defender of LA in general, and I love LA, and I don't view LA as like a city that's like collapsing into the ocean, you know? I do see LA, you know, had times where, yeah, it seems maybe like there's more crisis than other times, but in general, I think LA is like held strong, and I think LA is like a very resilient, lovely, beautiful city with a lot of wonderful people in it. So
I love that you glass half full.
I
And
love
that's
LA.
a really,
Yeah.
in general, every time I'm talking, you always are like, yeah, this is the facts, but like, you know what, man, we're gonna rise above. I love that, man.
Things could be worse.
Y'all have a favorite city?
Favorite city?
He made me want to think about that.
LA I love. New York is a great city.
If I had to choose, I'm choosing New York because I feel like I found myself in New York, okay? I came when I was 21. I spent like 4 months here. I was doing Broadway, and I said, I found myself because of New York. Wow. And I never will forget that. Welcome to New York, welcome to New York, welcome to New York. I know that song because my son loves Secret Life of Pets. And that's how it
That's
begins.
from Secret Life of
It's in
Pets.
the beginning, yes. Welcome to New York, welcome to New York. Yes.
Yeah, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
You have a favorite city?
You know, London, when London is good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
London is good.
Yeah.
You're up here in this huge house. I'm fighting just to get by.
You'll never believe me, but I've been there. Keke, you were the heart of this film. You stand up for workers' rights in the film. You played that beautifully. What resonated about the character of Elena for you?
I think what I liked the most about Elena was that she wasn't fooled by outside validation and things that can make her feel good about herself. She actually knew what was important to her. So I love that she was a character that wasn't distracted. I think life distracts us a lot. We're always trying to find what will make us happy, what will make us happy. I think she knew she was happy. She just knew she wanted to survive. She wanted to just have a life where she could live. It wasn't based off of trying to chase a feeling inside. She already had that. She already felt whole. And I really loved seeing a character honor that and know that truth. Even while she's hustling and trying to make ends meet, you know, she was not confused about her worth. I really love that.
What is your perfect day, Keke?
My perfect day, I know exactly the answer.
Oh, yeah?
My perfect day is Uber Eats on call,
Yeah,
right? Like, that's just like a given.
all day.
Probably 5 different things I'll eat off of all day. Watching from beginning to end Sex in the City.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Because that's my entire personality. Watching Sex in the
watch.
City, binging that show with some wine on the side. I'm finishing the whole bottle.
That sounds like
By the end of the day.
sounds like a great day.
That is a good ass day.
That is a
I
good-
hang out with Leo outside before the wine hits, of course. Don't want to spin him
You
off
go out
the
there
edge.
and Leo's like, space!
Space.
Space!
And like that's a day. Like that feels so good.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah, hanging out, watching TV, my wife, ordering food, just chilling.
I love that it's all the
Do
food
some
is ordered
pottery.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah, ordering in is right.
Sometimes cooking, but often ordering food.
Ordering in.
I would just be with my wife doing nothing.
You'd
I
make-
like
you
to
would
cook.
cook.
I would
You would
cook.
cook.
I really enjoy
He
cooking.
loves to cook.
I love going to a farmer's market, getting whatever ingredients are really nice, cooking with my wife, maybe making some Indian food. Some wine would be nice. Maybe make a ice cold martini. That would be nice. Yeah. All right, Keanu, your day.
Do I have to?
You don't. He's shaking his head.
I mean, there's so many good days.